Hi everyone, this is Shamanth from thecareer2.com, career strategist helping ambitious professionals to land their dream career and more importantly, thrive in them. Today, I'm going to talk about one of the key ingredients you need to be successful in landing your dream career, and that is creating a winning mindset. Here's the thing. Everybody has a desire to do something, but most of them just don't know the process on how to complete them. You need to match your desire with discipline and dedication. Now, writing a goal, for most of us, they have a dream, they write down the goal. Now, that's the easy part. Where a lot of us fall off is when we start thinking about, gosh, how do I take action to get to where we want to go? And that's when you go like, oh, it's really tricky. It doesn't work because, I don't have the right skills. I don't have the right experience. I don't have a top university name on my resume. Where I come from, it's just not possible. My gender, everything. You just give yourself tons of excuses. Okay? Many people want the convenience of the transformation, but not the inconvenience of it. And today, I'm going to discuss the underlying factor that is stopping us from achieving our true potential. And that is a limiting belief. So what is a limiting belief? It's anything that you say to yourself to justify why something isn't working out for you. It's something that you believe to be true, but it's actually not a fact, neither it is something that you're born with. So as I gave you some examples before, but here's more, if you tell yourself, oh, I don't have the skills or talent, I'm not ready for a six-figure income, who am I to ask for a six-figure income? It'll be really hard to find a job in this economy, I'm too old to start a new career. These are all limiting beliefs. Now, some of you might go like, hey, Shamanth, I've perfected the art of being this eternal optimist. Now, is that really true? A limiting belief that we should be concerned about are those that are preventing us from achieving our goals. Now, how do you know if you're this eternal optimist, how do you know if these limiting beliefs still exist? Now, how do we know if it exists? It's because most of us, we would have suppressed the feelings of negativity instead of acknowledging and eliminating them. Okay? Now, when you give yourself an escape, when you tell yourself, oh, it's just too difficult, you want to examine then a little bit more and, ask yourself, for example, if you're bogged down at work and you're just not enjoying where you are, you feel stuck, you're not getting the promotion, you're beginning to just not be engaged at work, how do you feel about the whole thing? Do you feel anxious? Do you feel angry? Do you feel hopeless? Anxiety is really, you thinking about, oh gosh, what are people going to think about me? Am I going to get fired? Then you feel anger because life isn't fair. You tell yourself, oh, life isn't fair to people like me. Why is it others are getting and moving forward in life and I'm not? And then you feel hopeless. You feel hopeless because you say, oh, maybe I'm not smart enough to figure it out. But really, did you give yourself the maximum opportunity to figure it out? So if you're still feeling these emotions within you when you think about it, despite being this eternal optimist, which means you still have these negative beliefs suppressed within you, and you need to find ways to acknowledge them and eliminate them. Now, I love this example here where it talks about the layers of behavior change, because our beliefs are intertwined with our identity. So, for example, if we're looking to lose 10 pounds, and if people say, wow, you've lost 10 pounds. So this is the superficial appearance, the surface level goal that we've set for ourselves. And the reason we were able to achieve that weight loss is because the action that we took is we did 100 push-ups. Now, the reason we were able to do those 100 push-ups is because we believed we are the type of people that never misses a workout. Now, because you believe is that you are a person that never misses a workout, you were able to do that 100 push-ups and not miss your workout, and therefore you were able to lose 10 pounds. Now, what if you have these negative beliefs? How is that going to impact you landing your dream career? Now, if you tell yourself, oh gosh, in this tough economy, it's going to be really hard to find a new job, or let alone my dream career. Now, ask yourself, what kind of action are you going to take based on this limiting belief? I hazard a guess, perhaps none, because you believe it's hard, so you don't even try. Or you might try some surface level stuff, like reaching out to a few recruiters or applying to a few job boards and getting nowhere, and then you tell yourself, see, I told you, it's just impossible. But really what you're doing is you're validating your limiting belief. So are you really going to land your dream career? Not at all. So how do you overcome it? How do you overcome this? The one thing that you need to recognize is having the belief and the faith that you can do this is also understanding that things may not always turn out the way you want it, and that's okay. You know, we're always so afraid of what the outcome is going to be, so much so we don't even do anything. You're never going to know what the outcome is going to be if you don't take action. Okay? Now, if you're not taking action because you have all these limiting beliefs, right? So how do you overcome it? I've got a 4-step process. The first is identifying them. Identify them and write them down. 2, acknowledge that these are not truths. These are just beliefs that you have acquired since you were young, you know, either from your parents, from your elders, and also the society around you. And these are not facts. These are beliefs. These are not traits that you were born with, and therefore you can change them. Okay, then next is find a belief, you know, find a person or an event that dispels it. So if you believe you're too old to start a new career, find someone who's done it despite their age. You know, I've given you an example here. Colonel Sanders, he started KFC after he retired from his day job at the ripe old age of 65. So if he could do it then, you can do it too. And next, reaffirm it with a positive belief. You know, I'm at the perfect age to transition to a new career. It's only when you start feeding your mind and changing that underlying identity, you can become the person that you want to be. So somewhere deep within you, you know you have the potential to be the kind of person you want to be. So it isn't so much about the strategies and systems. You know, a lot of us, we want to, oh, tell me, how do I maximize my resume? How do I optimize my resume? How do I optimize my LinkedIn profile so I get found better? Now, those things are important, but without the mindset and certainty, nothing will materialize successfully. Okay? I want you to start thinking like the person you want to be. So if you want to be that 6-figure earner, ask yourself, what would that 6-figure earner do today to get to where they want to go? You know, are they going to doubt themselves, or are they going to do what it takes to get there? Okay, success doesn't just happen. It starts with action. So if you want to land your dream career, you need to change your underlying identity. And how you change that is by changing the beliefs that you have. And how do you change the beliefs? We just went through the 4-step process. It's only when you change that beliefs and you take small steps that you will get to your dream career. So there you have it. The key ingredient that you need to successfully leapfrog your success. I hope you found this useful, and if you would like to explore further how I help ambitious professionals land their dream career, you can book a time on my calendar by going to thecareer2.com/apply. Now, I just want to add that this isn't for everyone. 1, I want you to be super committed to your career. And 2, I want you to recognize that, you know, whatever you're doing right now isn't working, and therefore you are open, you're coachable, and you're committed to wanting to change. And also you're committed to wanting to change today, not 6 months or a year from now, because, you know, I really, really love to help committed, ambitious professionals. If you're a whiner or you're still at the stage where you tell us, oh, I really don't know if I can really do this, go through the steps that I've just shown you. Work at getting your mindset stronger, because once, you know, your mind is like a muscle. The more you feed it good stuff and strengthen it, you will become the person that you want to be. So work on that. And once you recognize that, yes, I've done everything I can and perhaps it's time to get some outside help, please get in touch. I'll be more than happy to help you. Well, with that, I thank you for your time. I hope you found this useful. And till we meet again in our next video.